Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a brew built around Leyline of the Guildpact in combination with a bunch of Converge cards from the new set together as one and Arcane Omens. First of all, a shout out to Tobias97. I think he sent me a list that was somewhat similar to this, had some similar ideas of like combining the Vivid mechanic with the new Converge cards and trying that out. So that's what we're trying today. Now these Converge cards, for example, together as one, they want you to pay as many different types of mana to cast them. So with together as one, if you pay all different types, you get to draw 5 cards, do 5 damage to any target, and gain 5 life. So pretty powerful. And Arcane Omens also pretty nice. You make your opponent discard 5 cards, which was probably their whole hand, which on turn, 3 in this deck, potentially you can do this. So pretty powerful stuff. And then Leyline of the Guildpact is really good because it makes all your lands tap for any basic type, so you can just converge pretty easily for any of these. The Leyline is also very key to this deck because of the Vivid mechanic, which we are using. Bloom Tender has the Vivid mechanic, can tap for permanents of any color, so if you have the Leyline out, you can tap for all 5 colors as soon as turn 3, which is pretty cool. And also we've got the Wildvine Pummeler, which has Vivid, costs 1 less to cast for each color permanence. So it's only 2 mana if you have the Leyline out. So the Leyline is kind of holding this whole deck together with the Vivid and the Converge cards going here. We also have Tam, which is another way to get all the different colors for our Vivid mechanic with the Bloom Tender and the Wildvine Pummeler, as well as the Earthen Ally, which gets pumped for each color of allies. So it includes itself if you have the Leyline, which makes it all colors. So this would be a 1 mana 5/2 with the Leyline out, or if you have Tam and you make it into all colors, then it also is a 5/2, and this can be cast for 2 mana. So Tam is kind of like our backup Leyline here, which is also why we're playing Breakout, because there's a lot of important 2-drops in the deck. The Bloom Tender, like I mentioned, very powerful if you can get the Leyline down. There is even a play that you can do. If you have Leyline on 1, Breakout on 2, and then you hit Bloom Tender, you can tap it right away for 5 mana, for example, for the Arcane Omens. Or just to cast a bunch of other stuff. And then we got Great Divide Guide, which also kind of holds this deck together because it makes all our lands tap for any mana, which works very well with our Converge cards. And then we got Llanowar Elves, which is just, a nice mana acceleration. So the deck is sort of like this 5-color aggro, taking advantage of the Converge cards deck. This is usually, hopefully, a 2-drop. So you do want to mulligan pretty aggressively with this deck to find a Leyline or a hand that just has a good curve into one of these things. So for example, you could go like Earthen Ally on 1, Great Divide Guide on 2, and then on 3 you can cast this for 5, which is pretty nice. So some powerful starts with this deck available, and yeah, that is the deck. Kind of a 5-color-ish green mana base here, just a bunch of different colors for the Converge cards. And let's jump the games and see it in action. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Okay, going first. This hand doesn't quite do the thing. Let's take 1 mulligan. This looks better. Maybe put back one of these, maybe the Bloom Tender, because I don't really have any other... we don't have the Leyline in the opener, so put that back and try to get there with this together as one as a payoff here. It's the plan anyways. We'll see. Alright, let's try keeping this, put back the Bloom Tender, and lead with the Elf. Opponent did not mulligan, and they're on Is It. Alright, this is going to be interesting matchup. Alright, we'll go Great Divide Guide. I can actually do this the next turn if they don't disrupt us, which is pretty cool. We'll see. Because this can tap for mana. Shock in a multiversal passage. Maybe they'll just play like a slick shot or something. Oh, yep. Gonna plot the slick shot. Okay, now where do we want this 5 damage to go? Face or at their otter token? Probably the otter token. I guess. They plotted this. They don't really have anything else they can do. Alright, I can even play this as our 3rd land. And yeah, let's 5 to the face. Let's go for the otter token. Okay, draw cards. Damage to any target. Pay 6 for 5. Yep. Alright. Draw a bunch of cards. Alright. Well, this is working. Though they still have a slick shot that can probably do a lot of damage, but can get them with the Arcane Omens next turn and a Great Divide Guide. Make them discard most of their hand, potentially. Opponent is thinking. Okay, another shocked land. Five cards. Play the slick shot. Guess I could have gone full on burn. And takes out the ally with a burst lightning, sure. So now we have, I'm going to take Ira's Demonstration. Takes that out. Okay, so now we have 5 mana. Can make them discard their hand. That might be worth it with the omens here. Because we have green, black, white, red, yeah. So we can do it for enough. I think that's the play. Alternatively, I mean, we play this and this. But yeah, let's just do it. And target them. Hopefully this auto pays for 4. Yep. Alright. Oh, and we got their basics. Okay. Let's see what they drew. Alright, so let's rebuild with this. Yeah, we'll go here, and then, so 3 more mana. Can play 2 of these and the ally. Play another one. And Earthen Ally. I guess. Oh, yeah, let's play the ally. They can tap for any mana, color mana, so. Could matter. Alright. Ooh, crab. Alright. That's, ooh, that was probably their best possible draw for sure. We can nugget for 5 with it together as 1. There's land, and they can do talent to rebuy probably boomerang basics. I don't know. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Talent. No. Ira's Demonstration. Okay. I can do 1. I think I'll go no blocks. And then there's a Tam. Okay. Let's see what we draw with this, I think. 6 mana. Yeah, let's go. Draw. Any target. I could do the flyer. I don't know. Is that better? Not sure. Could be. Okay. Drew a Shockland. Not sure if I need to. Well, they have the Iros demonstration, so if I play out too many 1-drops, they could use that against me, I guess. I'll play the Tam, I guess. And another land tapped. Pass. So these all have hexproof from their colors. Green. Okay, we have another Together as One. So we can take out their show off. Let's see what they drew. Can take that out, sure. Alright. Swing for 3. Maybe they have like a burst lightning or something, or into a flood maw. Okay. 5. Alright, down to 9. And no cards in hand, so this is useless. But yeah, let's just do this again. Keep casting Together as Ones, I think. And trying to hit land drops. Draw cards. Any target. Pay. Okay. So we're at 14 now. Let's play another Great Divide Guide. And so we'll make it so we don't. I think it's okay to just get another Llanowar Elf down there. Discard less cards. So one of these ley lines is pretty useless. Maybe the starting town. Actually, probably the Arcane Omens. Not really going to be useful. Alright, there's another talent. And there's a scoop. Sweet. Alright. On to the next one. Okay, opponent's going first. This hand doesn't really do the thing. Let's see if we can find the Leyline. Okay, yes. So that is very good. Put back. 1, 2, maybe the Great Divide Guide or the Together as One. Depends on what we draw. I guess that and hope to draw into something. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3 sources of mana. And let's just do this. It's a little safer play here. Just to keep more of the mana sources in the opener. Okay, that's an interesting one. Let's lead with that, because we don't really have any ramp payoff right now, so we can get an extra 5 damage. That would be really good. Starscape Cleric, sure. Okay, this is life, and there is another payoff, but this start is very good. With the Leyline, and then ramp into this. Okay, some blockers here. Excuse me. Okay, swing on in. Think, yeah, just swing. Fine if they want to trade the Moseo. Surprised they didn't attack with this bat here. Just gonna jump with the token. And then we'll play the Great Divide Guide. So now we have potential 4 mana next turn. Cauldron, okay. Sure. And more mana. You cast both of these. I think we just swing with everything here. Cast 2 Llanowar Elves. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's fine. Make them trade off. Yep. Don't quite understand why they're not attacking with this thing, but... Alright, play some elves. And then we're up to 5 mana next turn. This can burn them out for 5 if we get to 6 mana. Okay. Opponent with a land and an elf. And sacrifice it to bring back this thing. Sure. Yep. I'm not gonna save them. They're at 2 with only 2 blockers here. Oh wait, no, they do. They gain a life, so they get the Llanowar Elf back. That's right. Okay, that's good. Ooh, but we can just do this for the win. Oh no, you target yourself to draw. Okay, then damage, and then pay. Okay. Draw the 5, do the 5. All right, sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Okay, going first. No, this hand is just non-functional. This one is much better. Much better. Put back one of these together as ones. Play this. See if we can get the ally in for 5 damage, or see if they have a removal. Okay, scavenger. Okay. Nice. Well, let's swing. It's a good start, but we don't really have much of a follow-up besides those, so... Like a Sheltered by Ghosts would completely wreck this draw. Especially if they... Even if they targeted the Leyline. So, we'll see. Maybe they just won't have anything. Attacking? For 1? What could they have? Attacking for 1. If they have the 2 of those flash enchantments, they could make this a 5 power guy. And then take out this guy. That would be their whole play, though, I guess. I don't know. I know where to run. I see. Okay. Still trades. Okay, maybe I should have suspected that. Although... yeah, it's still a 2 for 1, I guess. But yeah, no follow-up. We'll see if we can get there. We can get another hit with this ally. Okay. It's another nowhere to run. Ooh, there's a bloom tender. Let's see if that will stick. If it does, that's good. If it doesn't, not so good. Not a third nowhere to run. Okay, okay. Hey. Do we go face? Or do we take out one of these things? Let's see. We're gonna use this. And this. I don't know. Do we target one of their guys? Or just go face? I think I'm gonna go face, because if we draw another together as one, then that will be pretty good. We did not, but we did draw this. We have 3, potentially 4 mana available. So we can't... let's see. Can't play this. But... went for the burn plan. Okay, corpse is a loss. I see. So they're kind of like, what's it called? Skeleton. Skeleton kind of deck here. I see. Alright, well, we can make them discard their hand. And we can play another Leyline. Sure, I guess that's the play. That's fine. But we don't really have any attacks here. We just kind of drew air. A lot of air. And, tap land. Oh, should have played that. I guess I could get in with a Great Divide Guide. Although it is holding off these. And they have no cards in hand, so... just hold. A little bit of a top deck battle here. Well, that lets them start swinging, potentially. It's a very good draw for them. Let's see. Skeleton. This is if they have no... What does it solve on? You control no suspected skeletons. I see. So if I trade with this, it'll die. I could double block on this thing. Although if I do that, that returns the corpse, right? Then they descend. And yeah, so let's just not. Okay, that's okay. Draw. Okay, we'll get that down. Play the land. No attacks. We've got tons of mana. Really just want to draw another together as one. That would be ideal. Okay. One unknown card. Do we swing here? Could double block it. This is only on their turn, right? Yeah, if you descended this turn at the beginning of your end step, yeah. So I think I swing for some blocks. Do I play out this other Leyline? I don't know. I think I just hold it. Yep, can take both of these out. Trample for 1. I guess we just hold the other Leyline to bluff a card. They didn't do anything on their turn cycle, so there's that. Close game. It's going to be a bit of a top deck battle. Ooh, that was good for them. That lets them start swinging this life race in their favor. Well, I can double block this and take it out and get my Great Divide Guide back. I feel like I kind of have to do that. It's not good because then they can just use this. If I don't, I mean, I'll take 8. Otherwise, I take 8 and swing back at them for a little bit. I think this is worth it. Not ideal, but I think this is worth it. Yeah, now it's not looking so good. Unless, again, we draw the together as one. That is what we need. That is not what we need. Happy to attack, I think, though. To get him to 6. Play a land, I guess. can crack that and get anything they want. Come on, together as one. And that descends and end a turn, yeah. Mm-hmm. Not going to descend? Huh. Okay. Play the elf. And pass. They don't want to go to 5 life, I guess? Because they have to pay a life, right? United Battlefront, okay. Yeah, I figured that's probably what they're going to hit. Come on, together as one. Ooh, 2 helpful weavers, nice. Yeah, pumps that to a 6/6. Alright. Not gonna attack still? This is very weird, okay. They get more counters. Put it on the spiders, okay. At the beginning of your end step, you've descended. And descend is if a permanent card is put into your graveyard. So tokens don't count, I don't think. Wait, what just happened? What happened to the other spider? It becomes, oh, because it becomes legendary. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Gonna target this guy. Yeah. Well, another Shelter by Ghosts was pretty good. Maybe that is what they searched up. Yeah, we just take it and have to hope we top deck together as one. Nope, another land. Well, I guess we have one more. I can chump block 1 turn. No, I can't, because they're just going to double strike both of these things. I would assume. Yeah, alright, GG. Alright, opponent going first. I'll keep this because it's got the Leyline in it. That's the main reason. It's got the Bloom Tender as well. But it doesn't have a 1-drop. Do get to not take damage from the land. Do we run out the Bloom Tender and hope they don't have removal? Or do we just like throw out a Great Divide Guide and make them use the removal on that? If they do have removal. I mean, if they don't have removal, we get to do this next turn, which is really good. I'm just going to assume they might have some removal. This is a better blocker, too, potentially. No. Okay. Oh, they could have still have... There's like a 1 mana. I'm going to sacrifice that. Drain me. Okay. I'm just going for it and filling up the yard, I guess. Trying to set up for a reanimation spell. Okay, well, let's cast this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Because if we hit another Bloom Tender, then we can kind of go off from there. Let's just see what we hit. Oh, we did hit a Bloom Tender. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so now we can do this. Let's play the land, do this, and doesn't really matter what we do here. Let's cast together as one. Do we go for one of their creatures? Or do we just go face? Because they could have the return everything. I feel like I'm just going to go face here. Pay all the mana. Let's see if we hit another 1 mana spell. We did. Okay, excellent. Play the ally. Okay. And this lets us discard their hand next turn. If they don't play out anything. It's a lot of, all 4 of my Great Divide Guides. Alright, it's a little awkward, but we'll see. Sephiroth, okay. See if they sacrifice something. Imagine they might, okay. Drains me for 2. Alright, well, we'll go for the Arcane Omens. Definitely want to do that. Another breakout is interesting. Let's just do this for sure. And pay all of this. Alright, that was nice. Yep, they did have to raise the past. And then... let's see, we have 5. Let's do a breakout, I guess. Kind of want to hit like, yeah, I was going to say a big guy. Start to try to finish this game. Attack. And we'll play this. Yeah, I'll swing with this thing. I'll happily trade it for Sephiroth. Or they just want to put that in the graveyard. Now they could top deck another Raise the Past. That would probably be really unfortunate for me, but they do only have 3 left in the deck. Let's see, I wonder what they drew. Besides that, okay, I do actually have a basic in here. Don't think they're going to attack. Yep, they pass. Okay, so this doesn't do anything really. I can earthbend a land, but... earthbend, what is it? Earthbend 5? For a bunch of damage. That could be worth it. Attack for... that would put them on a 2-turn clock. It's 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to tap this itself, so maybe that's not worth it. Alright, let's just attack with these 2. It's 7 mana. 1 of each color, and then, yeah, okay. Then we'll just play out all of our guys here. They are going to block with Sephiroth, okay. I'm not sure about that play, but that's fine. Now we'll just play out our guys and assume they don't have a sweeper in their deck. Would be interesting. Suppose they could. Okay, there's breakout. Let's cast that. See if we hit something. Is it Earthen Ally or Tam? Let's go to the ally. And just swing with everything. Let's see, this is 4. Got all 4 of my Great Divide Guides getting in there. And, yeah. Down to 3. And we'll just pass. Some weird event that they, yep. GG. Nice. On to the next one. Okay, going first. And doesn't do too well. It's got Bloom Tender plus Tam. Let's take 1 mulligan. Let's see if we can find a Leyline. We do. Okay, that's a good opener. Ally into this. Put back maybe the Llanowar Elves. We're going to go ally on 1. Yep. It's a pretty nice beatdown start here. Veteran Survivor. Ooh, let's block my guy. Maybe we just hold off on attacking. Do I want to trade? No. Oh, okay. I guess they've had enough. GG. Okay, opponent goes first. We'll give us a keep. Mostly because of the Leyline in the opener. Ruin Lurker Bats. Okay, ooh, there's together as one. Do tap land, I think, to start. And then... do I play at the Bloom Tender? Or do I play at Tam? They have removal. Let's see, the Bloom Tender... I mean, if they don't have removal, the Bloom Tender is way better. If they do, this is way better, although... I'm going to play it safe, I think. So we'll see. Yep, they do. Alright. Made the right choice, although this is still not going to be an easy game here. Gonna go up to a 6 power. Ooh. Do we risk it for the biscuit with the breakout? Try to hit Bloom Tender and then... although if we do this, we won't even be able to have mana to take this out. And this is going to grow to way too big. Huh. So we go this, we'll have 6 mana. We could target that if we hit it. If we just play the Bloom Tender, then we'll have mana for this next turn. Thinking we're so far behind already. Do we need to get lucky? Do we have any other answers to this thing? Doesn't have flying. I feel like we're just so far behind that we have to get lucky here. There's a Tam. There's this thing. Great Divide Guide, I guess, is the play. Still lets us play the Bloom Tender if we want. So, that's fine. But, yeah, it's not looking good at all. I actually probably should have taken my Leyline with that. This is non-land permanent? Okay. Yep. And then comes at 8/6. I can play the Tam. We have 5 mana total. But don't think we're winning this one. We can chump block with the Tam, I guess. A lot of removal for mono white life gain deck. Yeah, there's the Exemplar. Jump block. Alright, well, I think we are... if we gain 5 with this, I don't think that even saves us, does it? We can do this, we can do this. Go to 9, and then we're just dead. Alright, GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our Leyline of the Guildpact Converge Vivid combo. This one was pretty sweet. Had some very good starts with this deck. If you can just like go Leyline into Ally, into Pummeler, that's really strong. You can do like Llanowar Elves, into Bloom Tender, into cast one of these on turn 3. So pretty powerful starts potentially with this deck. I didn't find it super consistent. I think that there's definitely, I don't know, some high variation with this deck, though the ceiling is pretty high too, so I don't know. Let me know if you have any other ideas for this in the comments below. Not sure I would necessarily change anything. Everything worked out pretty well. Could use maybe another one drop, or you could, you could just play some removal, burst lightning, something like that. I think would be potentially helpful. Maybe cut a tam or something like that. But that's the only thing I could think of. This card is also like super high variance because there's a particular spot you have to cast it for it to be good. Otherwise, it's just like a pretty bad late game draw. But let me know what your ideas are for this kind of Converge deck in Standard, if there's any other thoughts you have about it. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Shout out to any members who have joined the channel. Appreciate you a bunch. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video.